Hello everyone, it's day 45, April 29th. We're almost done with the month of April. This is our 45th episode in a row before we slowly head into May. And I say slowly because the hours go by so slowly. There's the Back to Normal board. It'll soon be joined by a project I've been working on, which is my eclectic set of buttons. I have buttons from events going back 30, 40 years. And that'll be fun to look at. Rachel's buttons are in there from where we worked, our name tags and stuff. That'll be cool. There's only one person in here. It's Austin.
Hello. How are you?
Playing a video game. What are you playing?
I'm playing Crash Bandicoot Racing.
All right, we'll see you on the show in a few.
Yes.
Okay. Because we're going out to the unnamed second area that we have. And something special has been going on out here, right?
Yeah.
Hello, Josie, Ryder, Rachel, Luna's out here.
Woo! Luna's back.
All right, Josie, Ryder.
What happened to Austin?
He'll be here.
Playing video games.
You're a little in the dark because of the way the sun is.
It's because we're filming early.
Yeah, we're filming early because we want to have a nice leisurely dinner.
I'm hungry.
Yeah,
I'm
dinner.
always hungry. Today, my mom and I were taking pictures of her Barbie dolls, and I said, I wonder where my LPS are, Littlest Pet Shops, and she goes, they're in that bin. So, I took out the bin, and I've been looking through them for, about an hour now, right? And I found an assortment of LPS that I would like to showcase for certain reasons. We'll start off here. So, you're on YouTube. If you've been living under a rock, or maybe you don't have a little girl that was born sometime between 2000 to 2008, then you probably never heard of Littlest Pet Shops because they're gone now. But there used to be a subcategory on YouTube called the LPS Tube, where you would hold the LPS and they would talk to each other like this, and then people would watch it. And there were certain LPS stories that if you Google Littlest Pet Shop, or LPS videos on YouTube, you will find them. The most famous one is Popular, starring these two. And it's still going on today. The little girl...
They're still doing those?
The little girl who created Popular, the most iconic Littlest Pet Shop YouTube series ever, who made these Littlest Pet Shops that are just random toys, so famous. She started the series off when she was in, her freshman year of high school, and it's still going on, and she's in college now.
That's unbelievable. And because of what she did, what happened to those toys?
These went up in price everywhere. They were so hard to find, you could not buy them. And I got a blind bag set of LPS. They came in a carrying case at Savers. And I jokingly told my dad, I was like, imagine if Savannah, this iconic, hard to get LPS was in there. And I remember opening it up and she was in there and I was screaming.
Yeah, we still remember that day. We paid not very much for what at the time, I don't know what the price is now, but that was a $125 figure. We're not talking cheap. It was a lot of money.
Josie was very into LPS.
I think I'm going to move around you guys.
Very into LPS.
Just because of the light. The light is so bad.
Yeah, they've always been collectible.
I think
this is much better.
LPS videos are still on YouTube.
They are.
Yeah.
I
If
anybody wants to watch
recommend not
them.
finding them.
If you go on our channel and just type in LPS, they come right up. Why don't you show those figures now that we can see them?
These are what I like to call the
Hold on,
ugliest.
let me zoom in on the ones that... Turn
Yeah.
those around, will you? Yeah, there they are.
The iconic ones.
Iconic one. Now, did you use those a lot, or were they sacred?
I didn't have them when I liked
late.
Littlest Pet Shops.
They-
I got them when I was 11 or 12. They were, I never
They're too
ever
hard to
could get
find.
them. These are not from that same series, but they are just as famous from another Littlest Pet Shop series that I don't remember the name of, that I watched way too much of. These are what I like to call, moving on, the ugliest Littlest Pet Shops ever made. We're going to plow through these, but this is when Littlest Pet Shop decided they didn't want to do animals, they wanted to do fairies.
This is the downfall of the series.
Yes.
And you can tell because it isn't a bobblehead.
They aren't bobbleheads. The heads can pop off.
Yeah.
That's the brats seeping in.
It's
Yeah.
disgusting.
The figures are getting more and more exaggerated. The eyes are getting bigger.
These are just, this is when they started painting on the
Yeah,
eyes.
look how ugly that is. It's winking,
because
I think.
This was what the LPS used to look like. They had the red magnets, their heads would bobble, and they looked like this. Then they moved on to these painted on eyes, which are gross, and then they moved on to these. This is the ugliest LPS. I hate it. This guy, disgusting, terrible, terrible creature. I don't like looking at him. This one looks like he's gonna beat me up.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Like, he looks like he's gonna beat me up. And I just don't like this one.
That one's adorable.
That's Sonic the Hedgehog's
Something
brother,
about
Trevor.
this one is just, I don't like them.
When we played Pet Shop, I loved this one.
I know.
Didn't he come in a big fish tank? A big plastic fish
He
tank?
did come in a big fat plastic fish tank, yeah.
You know what? They made one that was stuck in the fish tank, I remember.
Mhm.
And they were being upset that he didn't come out.
It was blue.
Yeah. Why would they do that?
Because I had another one. He's in that bin over there, but we're not going to that yet.
This is pretty ugly looking. now
This
that I
is
look at
another
it.
iconic one for a different reason. This is the limited edition Toys R Us Giraffe LPS.
It's Jeffrey.
Yeah, that's him.
It's unusual they let them license their character, because that's the only licensed Pet Shop, if I'm correct, right? They didn't do any other
Well, they made them
characters.
for their own characters when they had the TV show. I don't know if those count.
No.
No.
But
The
yeah.
closest, Austin, would be the Comic-Con superheroes.
Yeah, but
I
they
don't
never,
have those. I don't know where those
like, if
are.
this line was going on today, it would all be pop culture. You know it would be. They would sell it out.
Well, I was always shocked they didn't do a Star Wars Littlest Pet Shop of
Yeah.
Bantha, Dewback, Ronto.
These two they came with cars that you could remote control drive around. And I got one for my birthday. And I remember it was at the birthday party, and every little girl at the birthday party wanted to play with it. And I remember being very upset because it was my toy. And I remember
And that was last year.
No, I was like, I don't know, 6 or 7. I just remember being very unhappy that everyone wanted to play with my car because it was my car.
Is this like one of Hasbro's greatest failures next to Star Wars, the mishandling of this line? Like, why don't they make it today? It would sell so well.
If you search up Littlest Pet Shop calling Hasbro, there is like 700 videos of little girls in their bedrooms recording themselves calling Hasbro to complain about what they did to this line.
You did it in person.
I did it in person. I screamed at them, and they would just go, that sucks. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it was at
Emily."
Comic-Con at the Hasbro booth, and you yelled at them,
I
and they
yelled
said,
at them.
well,
Yeah.
let me get the brand ambassador for Pet Shop. They actually still sell Pet Shops, Austin.
Do they really?
They're in the blind box aisle.
this big.
They're that big. They're
God.
$5 each, and they come in a fortune cookie.
So do you think they're making it just to have the IP, just to retain the brands? They can't. They can't make much money off that.
Littlest
No.
Pet
I can't
Shop went
imagine.
through
No.
a lot of strange ideas. These are what I call the weirdos because they have, like, these ones have tails that are fur. This one has a mane. It used to be a lot fluffier, but it's like 8 years old. This one's tongue sticks out.
Let's get a shot of that. Oh, that's disgusting.
This one's like, what do you call this?
Flocked.
Yeah, and this one has a ponytail.
It looks ridiculous.
This one has a ponytail.
Hasbro.
I've never
isn't,
seen a cat with a ponytail like that.
I think part of the mishandling might just be that Hasbro isn't really known as a girls' toy company. They mainly do boy toys and board games. North. Like, are there any strong doll brands that Hasbro has?
Well,
Gem and the holograms.
Littlest Pet Shop is only
My Little
popular
Pony?
because of YouTube.
But you know, is My Little Pony on the shelf anymore? I don't.
It is, but they are really gross looking now. They're really stylized. They've got like round heads. I don't like them.
I don't see a pony aisle though. Like
No, it's a
They're now
section.
for, like,
It's a little
girl aisle.
end cap.
Okay, because it doesn't have a presence. So at some
Star
point,
Wars used to have a whole aisle.
Oh, you know, Hasbro just must have shrunk all their brands because like My
Now you
Little
have to show
Pony,
your
Pet Shop.
excessive amount of credit
Yeah,
you
I've
have
got
on this table.
I have to move this because Austin needed somewhere to sit. This is my Littlest Pet Shop collection. These are the sacred ones.
You have
They're
a
special
second
to
Jeffrey?
me. I do? I do.
I like the fox.
I have two. I have two of him. This one has glitter on it.
There's another one of these
Is that the one?
gross tongue ones.
Yeah, the tongue ones.
You have to
I
understand,
didn't know they still had all these.
your mother and I went to the swap meet every single week, and we would buy these for 50 cents, 75 cents at a time. So that's how you amass such a giant collection. We hardly bought any of these at retail.
This one looks like Winnie the Pooh.
Look how ugly. This has got to be a newer one.
Oh no! This is the Hasbro collection. This is right before they moved on to making the fairies. They made a blind bag line of Littlest Pet Shops. They were all one blank color, and they had a music note somewhere on their body. That was their whole thing.
That's it, huh?
That was it. I have a lot of them.
Wasn't this one of my favorites?
I hated that one.
How come you like all the ugly ones?
It had painted on eyes. So this
I
is
like the ugly
this
one.
is right after this. They came out with the painted on eyes. Ugly, very, very, very ugly. I
Little
like that
dragon.
one. This is a dragon. Super cute.
Look how
little
cheap the
dragon.
painted eyes on. This doesn't look good.
Mm-hmm.
We also used to buy the Happy Meal ones and cut the bases off. You remember
I
those?
don't know if I have any of those.
I'm looking.
I also used to customize them.
Oh, yeah, you'll love Josie. She's an artist.
So you like this one. You played as this one a lot.
My baby.
Remember I tried to buy you some bootleg ones and you yelled at me?
This is when they go out to get some chicken.
Yeah, look at that bootleg one I got.
Wow. That is just... You know what? That was better than Hasbro's, I'll be honest.
Now, those in the box are what?
These are just ones that were important to me. They aren't from any special YouTube series. They were just, I liked them a lot. This one's actually from a really popular YouTube series. I don't remember what it was called, but it had a lot of views, almost as much as popular. Yeah. So I also had a lot of Barbie things that I stole from my very short-lived Barbie era when I was like 7, and then I moved on to Littlest Pet Shops.
You actually had the Dream House. Do you remember?
I did have the dream house.
I made Kit Fisto visit.
Kit Fisto.
Kit Fisto.
So I dug up all this Barbie stuff. I have more in there. That's not even all of it
Look
to
how
give to
cute.
Mom.
Do you see this one? Come in close for this one. It's so cute. It's a Disneyland cone. My Barbie is
Okay.
gonna have an ice cream
Did we dig
cone.
out these pets just so Mom could take this Bobby stuff?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But also
She
because I
offered.
wanted to look at it.
Look at the
I wanted to look
Starbucks.
at my childhood.
I knew there was an
The Starbucks
ulterior
drink
motive.
is-
This is the best accessory.
Ah,
The apple juice.
Shall we do my album review?
Well, your
Sadly.
mother has the segment. Wait.
Oh, Mom has. a
You have to
segment.
come on this side. Luna has to move, right? Or you want me to turn it that way?
No, turn it that way. Just because if I go over there, the light, you guys are in shadow. It's really bad.
Presenting me today.
So I got a treat today. Isn't it cute? It's a world's smallest Barbie dream house.
Look how tiny it is.
Look at all the little furniture and look at the Barbie. Do you see her? Look how little she is. She's so tiny. She's Malibu Barbie and this is her dream house. And she's in perfect scale for Barbie to have in her bedroom as her own Barbie dream house. So now I have a dream house inside of my dream house.
Oh my goodness.
I know, isn't it adorable? I'm so excited. And that's from the world's smallest line if anyone is interested. So cute.
That's hard to find though.
Yeah,
You won't find that at retail. It's
You
too.
might find it at Knott's Berry Farm when they open. Virginia's gift
There's
shop
little
carries a
accessories
lot
in
of
it?
world's
I didn't
smallest.
know
But you
that.
can go on eBay and find it. I found one on Macari the other
What'd
day.
you say?
There's little things
It was
in it.
19
I didn't
on
know
the
there
card,
were little
but
things in it.
Dad said he got a better deal on eBay.
Are they paper?
Yeah, they're paper. And I just used tape to hold them up.
It doesn't separate
That's
into
so
the
cute.
pieces.
No, but the roof comes off so you can put your Barbie
Oh.
in. Easy.
Let me see the Bobby. Oh, she's like a micro machine.
Malibu
That's
Barbie.
a tiny Bobby.
Yep, it's in scale Barbie. That's her
Oh my
Barbie.
god.
Cute, huh?
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
He's knocking the pets.
So that's what I wanted to share.
Oh, you
Disgraceful.
loved this one.
I know, that was my
You
select. I didn't get
loved
to talk
this
about
one.
that.
I remember this. You would
Which
always
one?
play as this kitten, like
I
always.
love that kitten. I'm pretty sure it's one of the only ones made with this mold because most of the little kittens, I don't have one out. Most little kittens are sitting down. This one's standing up.
That kitten was put.
Which one was Oliver?
I think all of them.
Remember Oliver? You had one that was Oliver?
They were all Oliver with Josie.
Oh, I thought there was an orange one that was
I was
Oliver.
gonna say
I'm
that,
sure there
that
was.
Oliver was like my Stephanie that Mom had. Every cat was named
Oh.
Oliver. This was
You-
another one of my favorite cats. I loved this.
You used to
cat.
tell me that the cat's name was Oliver, and that the cat's last name was Close Off. Oliver Close Off.
Oh god. Okay, it was all just for that.
No, no, it really was Oliver.
I have an album review.
All right, well, let me come over here.
So today's album review is the local Orange County indie band Save Ferris.
I know I was going to do two foods.
This is their original EP they released in 1999, and it is ska music. It's a female-led ska band. They kind of sound like the Waitresses. I can fool myself into thinking they're the Waitresses. I found this at a thrift store, and I really enjoyed it, and I thought it was really good. And I found out this was a homemade demo CD they gave out in Orange County at events like theme parks and fairs.
They played at Knott's.
They did the whole circuit handing these out. so they can get a record deal. And finally, fast forward, so this is 97, this is 96. Okay, fast forward a year later, and they got a record out called It Means Everything. There they are again, and now in studio photo. See, clearly local photo, professional studio photo. And the album is, the tracks are the same, except this one added on an extra track, which was a cover of Come On Eileen by Dexy's Midnight Runners. That was added on. And for some godforsaken reason, that they decided that was the single. So that got a music video and airtime.
Yeah, it's the only song by them that I know.
And not only is that the weakest song in the album, because the music they write is very quirky, very original, and very fun, whereas that song, you've already heard it, you know? It's kind of like the Take On Me cover by Big Real Fish. You know what that is, right?
Mm-hmm.
They did a ska take on me, and it's ska take on me. It doesn't really offer anything.
But did
new.
this cover, I'm pointing to it, did this cover usher in that weird era of just taking a classic song and playing it faster?
Yeah, definitely.
Because there's a Boys of Summer one.
Yeah.
There's at least 10 you can think of that it's just the same song done by a punk or ska band fast.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They even did Grandma Got Ran Over by a Wing.
I bought your mother Jolene
Yeah.
done in that style, and she hated it.
It's not awful. It's very novelty, and it wears off really quickly. One thing that drives me crazy is this album, the one that got the mainstream release, does not sound good. You can tell there were studio changes to the mixing, and they made this album sound more like No Doubt. That's my theory, at least.
Yeah, well, in 96, No Doubt was just becoming very popular.
This is a very raw sound. It's very rough. It's very ska. It's very raspy. This, all of a sudden, the singer sounds different. She's hitting high notes. It's very clean. There's no rough drum or bass work. Everything is very calculated, and you can just totally tell what happens when a record label steps in and retools a band. I would go as far to not even recommend this, because this is not that good. It's the same songs, but they don't sound good. They sound washed out. This is the one to listen to.
What are we talking about? I didn't get to insult him.
Josie, what is the reference of that band's name?
Is that the 80s movie Ferris Bueller?
Yeah, in the movie,
Yeah.
Save Ferris is written everywhere.
This is right around the same time as Ozma that I talked about earlier, and
Are these people in the band?
the Mallrats
They're
soundtrack.
so
where
dorky!
all of a sudden, bands are referencing pulp culture,
Mm-hmm.
and they're doing in jokes, talking about geek culture. It's a very dorky band.
That's a big band. There's a lot of people. How do they not fight with each other?
I don't know.
Hold
They
up.
only made
These
one
aren't
album.
the same.
Did they break up?
They broke up.
Then they fought with each
Yeah.
other.
And the reviews online for this album, the studio one, are not good. They call it a whole album of the worst song in a Disney princess movie, and I thought that was pretty harsh.
Did
Yeah.
they really sing that song, or is that a cover?
It's a cover of Come On.
Okay, I was gonna say they don't.
But
really
I will
sing that
recommend some of the good songs on here. Super Spy is a James Bond song. It's very good. The World Is New is a very catchy, classic ska song. And my favorite song on here, Spam, which is about eating off of spam when you have no money. And it's a very funny yet sad song. So there
All
you go.
right, Save Ferris.
Ferris. Go to YouTube. All the songs are on YouTube.
All right, there's a lot of activity going on over here. What are you doing?
We're organizing. Don't get mad, Laura. I loved your picture idea, but I have so many thousands of pictures in picture boxes in the garage, kind of organized already, and I don't want to have to open them, and that sounded like a job I ain't got time for. So instead, it became my Barbie doll.
Ain't nobody got
accessory.
time for that.
I turn everything into dolls. So this is like birthday. So if I'm doing a birthday photo shoot, I pull out this. If I need jewelry, most of my dolls are wearing their jewelry. Sunglasses. You definitely need more sunglasses. Hair accessories. Food. Got lots of food. Handbags. Shoes.
Why are you putting the labels on a way that you can't read them?
I really want to pull them out. It makes sense to me. Hats and dishes.
Don't
I have
try to
lots of
decipher what's
dishes.
going on.
Austin gave me these labels. Miscellaneous and tools. And right now I'm making electronics, but I have to look how to spell it. And health and beauty. on the other one. So yeah, I'm organizing my Barbie stuff.
$5 says she still misspells it.
About this pillow.
That's going in the house.
Oh, in the house.
How are you gonna fit all those letters on there?
Why are you watching me do this?
Just waiting. She's about to do something stupid.
It fits.
VCRs,
You know how to spell health and beauty,
DJ
right?
fan, camera.
You know how to spell health and...
I don't know. Should we go to the board over there?
You know how to spell
I'm just
health...
gonna put beauty.
Luna, how was your day? You weren't on the show yesterday
I
much.
napped.
Yeah, you look
I've been
exhausted.
napping for the last
Nothing
like
wrong with
3
napping.
days.
Napping is good.
Yeah, I wish. I don't know that life. That's only men nap. Sorry, but only men nap.
But call it a
So you better
siesta.
start acting more like girls. We don't nap. We're too damn busy. Isn't that
All right, I'm going to
adorable?
hand the camera to Josie because I'm going to talk about my thing. I'm going to come over here.
Oh no, what's Dad talking about?
Toys.
Oh, she's reenacting. Hello, everyone. Welcome to
Oh my
Jeff's.
god, why does your skin look so red on camera?
Look at the Jeff's Toy Corner.
Christ!
Don't listen to the voice
Wait,
behind the
look.
camera.
Why is
Just
this-
listen to me.
Sorry.
We're going to talk about toys. Specifically, this is a great line from the early 90s. This is 1994, Kenner's The Shadow, based on the movie starring Alec Baldwin,
Why are
Penelope
they
Ann
not
Miller.
open? Toys not open or wrong?
Because these are easy to find open, and they cost about $1. But carded ones, look at this. Look at the Kenner graphics on here. This is based on the film Universal Pictures 1994, directed by Russell Mulcahy. Fantastic movie. Not fantastic, good movie. Should have been a franchise. They were going to make 3 or 4, but it just didn't click. It came out at the absolute wrong time. There was summer of '94. If you look back, was a watershed summer for movies. This movie came in between The Lion King and Forrest Gump. Movies
It had
that-
no chance.
Zero chance. That was also the summer of Speed, and 94 was a big year. I mean, 94 was also a little movie you may have heard of called The Shawshank Redemption. Huge, popular movies. And The Shadow just got, dare I say it, overshadowed.
It's in the shadows.
But it had a great toy line by Kenner. This is back when Kenner was snapping up almost any movie property to make a toy line of. They did this, they did Congo, they did Waterworld, they did Jurassic Park. Really solid toy lines. And I love the colors of this. It has that neon green and the great art of the shadow up here. This is the ambush shadow. This was a huge, where'd she go? This was a huge trend of toys in the 90s. Every toy of the 90s, no matter what it was, had to have a clear figure. That's where they took the original mold of the original figure and simply did it in clear and called it Ambush, Ninja, Hidden, Ultra Ray, whatever they wanted, and you got 2 figures for the price of one out of the mold. This is the basic Shadow figure. They also had, if you look on the back, they had a transforming one of Lamont Cranston. They had Ninja, whatever this is, shirtless. They had 4 bad guys and 4 hero figures, and then 1 deluxe. This is a pretty solid toy line. You've got 4 of the Shadows to collect, 4 villains to fight the Shadow. The Shadow comes with 2 of his personal vehicles and 1 that he rides around. This is the only one actually in the movie. This is a repaint of the gargoyles. These are all repaint vehicles, but that's okay because Kenner was good about reusing molds and really making more bang for your buck out of those molds. This is the deluxe electronic Shadow. When you squeeze his legs, his guns come up and his eyes blink as he laughs. It's a great idea for a figure, and this figure was really hard to find. This came out at the tail end of the toy line, and they weren't selling very well, so not a lot of retailers ordered it. Now this one was $5.99. This one retailed for between $9 and $12. Not a lot of retailers got this one, so he was hard to find for a while. The big drawback is that, Luna, it's the generic laughing noise.
Oh,
the echoey
no.
laugh. It's not a sound clip from the movie. It's a generic Halloween Club level. I mean, I'm not even doing it justice. It's horrible. But but it doesn't stop the fact that the figure is really nice. So this is a great line. I'm trying to put together a set of all of these. I got these at an estate sale. I paid $2 each for them carded. That's a heck of a deal. I'm trying to find the rest of them in the line. What I really want is the replica of the knife that's used in the beginning of the movie. It has a face on it. It's a 4-sided ritual knife. You can't touch it for under $200, and I don't have that kind of scratch. So this is the Shadow. Okay, I bought these at Target in their dollar section. They're 25. What are they, Josie?
25 conversation starters. Pick a question card and let's talk. So does the person who pulled the card say the question and then we go in like a circle speaking?
I don't think there's any rules.
There's no rules. Just tell us something.
I think I'm a good enough conversation
This
starter.
isn't
That
going
I don't need these cards.
I don't think we need it. I just thought it'd be fun for the show.
First card, lovely weather.
If you could go anywhere on a family vacation, where would you go?
That's fun.
Show the card.
Okay, so everyone think about your answer.
I'd like to go to the mall.
It's got pasta on
okay,
it.
Luna wants to go to the mall.
for your family vacation.
Mall of America? What's
No,
that
just
new
the
one,
mall.
Austin?
Huh?
That new giant mall.
Oh, American Dream Mall.
The American Dream
New
Mall.
Jersey.
Joycey.
I'd
Let's
wanna
go on vacation at like a Five Below. Something daring.
Yeah.
I'd want to go to Disney World.
Disney World.
Me too.
Well, you may get your wish because they're going to open before anybody else, I think.
Austin?
Also, where would you go on a dream vacation?
Amish Barn.
Oh my God. He's
I don't
Dwight
know-
Schrute.
I don't know
McDonald's,
why I'm
but we
like
sit
interested
inside.
whenever he speaks because I feel like I'm gonna know the answer.
I want to go to the Midwest country.
So what's the answer, Josie? Does it say on the card? What's the right answer?
Rachel, what about you?
Either a cruise or Disney World.
Or
What about a
Disney
cruise to Disney World?
There you go.
What about you, Dad?
A family trip? Where would I like to go? That's a good question. We talked about going to Oregon to see the last blockbuster. That would be fun.
Oh, and Bend. Yeah.
Disney World would be fun. We've always wanted to go, but this one told us his whole childhood he was afraid to fly, and turns out he has
Well,
no problem flying.
I'm the one who's afraid to fly.
I was about to vomit, and Oz looks over sipping tea at me and going, "Is there a problem, Father?"
You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
Pick a card, Austin.
I get to start a conversation.
Yeah.
You want to save these for when you date?
Yeah. Says, be sure to drink your Ovaltine.
Damn it, I knew it.
Do you want to have kids when you get old? We talked about this last
Yeah,
episode.
save- Does it
really say that?
Episode.
Save that for your first date.
The answer for me is no.
We did this
Okay,
last night.
Pick a
Doesn't
different
count.
card.
These cards are a jip.
What is your favorite movie and why?
Oh.
You got to show the card. What is your favorite movie
Favorite movie.
and why? All right, Rachel.
Oh, I know mine.
All time ever?
I don't know if I get to pick just
It's
one.
just for this conversation.
Oh my God.
You're not being held to the record.
I could give 5, like, immediately. This is hard.
We'll just
She's having a baby, The Commitments, Jaws,
She's having a baby
Poltergeist,
is a commitment. Thank you.
those
I'm
are
here all
so
week.
few.
Why she's having? We tried to watch. We did watch. She's having a baby. You didn't
tried.
move.
It's one of my favorite movies.
There are movies.
Kevin Bacon, Elizabeth McGovern,
There are movies that
Alec Baldwin.
if they come on, you have to watch them because you know how they end and you want to see the ending. Like Shawshank Redemption. Look, there's people walking down the street.
Cute.
Shawshank Redemption, you know how it ends. So no matter where you switch on it, you have to watch it. Yours is she's having a baby because of that ending, right? How does it end?
It's the whole movie, but yes, the ending when he's in the hospital. Spoiler alert.
Does she have a baby?
And she goes in to have a
She kinda has a
C-section,
baby.
and he thinks that the baby's not going to make it, and oh, it's so sad. He starts crying, and they're like silhouette on him. I don't know how to describe it. You have to watch.
It's shot like a commercial in the 80s.
It's so
The
awesome.
cinematographer must have been on
And
commercials.
then the teardrop falls to the floor, and then you see it fall on the floor, and it's a blood drop. It's so like
And it's playing this woman's work.
this woman's work.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Luna?
Spaceballs.
That's a good choice.
Ghostbusters, Groundhog Day, Blade Runner.
You're living in great.
What's
Groundhog
with you,
Day.
man?
You must love this.
Yeah.
Austin?
Go to YouTube and type in tortilla documentary Disney.
What's wrong with you?
Moussaka.
That's what we came up with. Then I changed
You're a
mine to
professional
I changed
agitator.
mine to the California Adventure preview special.
How about Golden Dreams?
O'Donnell builds bread.
Yeah. Golden Dreams
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
Whoopi
The
Goldberg.
bread video is better than the tortilla
I
video.
agree. I think the bread video is better.
No,
it's like
no.
walking longer.
No.
Oh no!
I don't want
It has
Whoopi
Rosie
O'Donnell.
O'Donnell.
I don't mind.
It doesn't have the dog going Masaka.
Yeah, the tortilla one's legit. You know tortillas were actually gifts to
It
kings?
was
I didn't know
So
that.
every time you're eating a tortilla, that's something a king would have gotten in like the Aztec days.
But he would have been screwed because it was a corn tortilla and not a flour tortilla.
What's wrong with corn
I like
tortillas?
They're good, but I'd rather have a flour
Oh
tortilla.
my god.
I'd rather have a corn.
They always
tortilla.
ask corn or flour. What do you pick, corn or flour?
flour. I
Corn or
can't-
flour?
Flour.
I don't eat.
She doesn't eat tortilla.
You
don't
pick
eat-
flour because I'm going to get them.
I don't.
You didn't pick a movie, bub.
I'm not a movie person.
No.
I don't really
Oh.
do movies.
I
Okay.
can't believe you're my son.
I choose Iron Man 3.
It's after me.
Iron Man 3.
The third one. Make sure it's the third one.
I like Fantastic Mr. Fox.
I
That's-
also.
that-
I
we've already
also
talked about
like-
that on the
I
show.
I also like Oliver and Company and 101 Dalmatians.
Those are good choices.
Thank you.
It's
Your-
Lena's turn to pick a card.
Your mom didn't pick
Oh, wait, you didn't pick a
Sharknado.
movie.
Should I pick a movie?
Yeah.
The
The
Shadow.
Shadow.
Movie.
Back to the Future.
1994's The Shadow, directed by Russell
You
Mulcahy.
can see them.
Pick a card.
I would,
Uh,
you know, it's going to be Back to the Future.
Yeah, we know already. That's why we moved on.
What'd you pick?
What'd you get?
What?
What do you like the most about each of your siblings?
Oh, hey, it's working.
Okay, what do you like the most about Austin?
It's a lot to pick, I know.
There's so much to choose
Sincerity,
from.
His selection of movies.
hardworking. There you go.
Oh, that's
What
good.
about your little sibling?
You exist. You. I don't know. You don't bug me as much as
I got
him.
a compliment for you.
My
Lena.
compliment is that you don't bug
I
me as
got a
much as
genuine
Austin.
compliment. I take it back. I'm not gonna say it. Never mind.
The cards were worth it.
Okay, Austin, say something nice about your siblings.
Okay, I think you're both very sincere and honest people.
Oh, he bundled them.
He's like, I'm not gonna say anything nice about each of you.
Alright, you're
Okay, Luna, you make car rides enjoyable.
Oh,
Thank you.
Yeah. Austin,
Okay, I'll take
Okay.
that was a compliment.
Uh-oh. What is she doing?
She
I-
ran
she's-
away.
She ran away.
Austin makes her run.
anyways,
What was that?
Oh, you were here last night. That was the theme of last night's show.
Was it?
Every time he said something annoying, she ran the block.
Oh.
I just, God,
Nice.
Not even one thing you can muster.
He does a lot for you. Children.
I appreciate the fact that you are all in on the things that you like.
I've got this lady.
She says you should be committed.
More Happy Meals than she can list. Chicken McNugget 4-pack
That sounds good right now. I can go for some McNuggets.
Thank you.
with the boy toy.
I would say mom, but she's got so many siblings.
We don't have an hour.
I'm the baby
So
of
pick a
10.
card.
She's the baby of 10.
10.
The baby. Oh, this is lame.
You wanna
Lame.
get one?
Austin vetoed one.
Throw it away and get
Vetoed
another one.
What'd you get?
I hate cooking and I hate kitchens and I sure
Oh.
don't want to know favorite
What is your
recipes.
favorite family recipe?
I like
Little
putting
Debbie.
a Pop-Tart
Chicken
in a
nuggets
toaster.
from McDonald's.
Little Debbie
Do no
cake.
recipes.
No, the best is
Are
taco
you
ring. Everyone out
kidding
here has to
me?
say
What?
taco ring.
I don't like kitchens and I don't like cooking.
Who's the best cook in the film?
I don't want to talk about cooking.
Pick another one. The cards don't rule us. We
If
rule the
it's another
cards.
Kitchen cooking question. Okay, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Alive.
Yeah.
You guys, seriously, you have to have some sort of
Independent.
dream. I still have a dream. It's not what I'm doing. Sorry.
My dream is to have an apartment and a room.
I want to be married.
I'd like a bedroom.
Married and an apartment.
All right,
That really
Austin?
qualifies which one it'd be.
I mean, I'm already
I want
wearing.
to be married.
I want to be having an apartment.
I'm already wearing the beige khakis and red polo, so you know.
What does that mean?
It's Target. It's uniform, but.
He wants to be a target.
You want to keep being a target.
No, I would
I take
like.
back. Oh, I said hardworking. I thought I said ambitious.
I would like to have a house.
Remember when I said that he is committed to the things that he likes?
No, I must mention the mortgage must be paid off. It must be my land, my federal land.
Okay, I would like to be a party planner. It has been my dream for 2 decades. I'm really good at party events. Or I would like to go back to a company that specializes in parties, like Build-A-Bear, American Girl, something that does children's party. That's where my heart and soul is. And that's what I'm going to do.
What about you, Dad?
Ask me the question.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. They got a million toys at Toys R Us that you can play with. From
died.
bikes to trains to video games. It's
No
the
more
biggest
Toys R
toy
Us
store
kids.
there is.
There's
I don't
only
want to grow up.
App
Because,
Store
baby,
kids.
You
if
wanna pick
I
one?
did,
I want to pick
I
one.
would be a Toys R Us kid.
more
I'm
bikes,
the-
more toys. Oh, boy.
This is the match that starts the fire.
Austin wanted
You
to.
didn't even answer. You just sang a song.
I'm already grown up. I'm living my dream.
What's the card?
I got a
say,
hot
Austin?
wife. I got weird kids. What more does a person need?
We can end the show on this one. What makes your family different from others?
Not a lot.
We got a show
good
called
show.
91
No,
Reasons.
absolutely not.
Boom. See you all tomorrow.
Mic drop.
Bye.
Mic drop. There he goes.
Well, that was interesting.
Are we done?
Save the cards for another night.
Yeah, it's
we
dinner.
got. We got to chill. Let's make
It's
dinner.
dinner.
What are we having? Hamburgers. I bought those big Bubba burgers.
Oh, I forgot about that.
We can go get something if you want. Make something for the kids, and you and me go get
I
something.
forgot. We bought those. We're going to have those. Let's end the show and talk about it after.
I don't think we have any drinks at home. That's what I care about.
Drinks. Okay. I didn't turn it around this time. Let me turn it around real quick and
Oh,
end the show.
God.
Hey, there's my mug on the show, although I did do the shadow thing. It's day 45. Day 45. Rachel and I actually came up with how the show is going to end. Remember the Truman Show? How's it going to end? We know how this Shutdown Diary is going to end. Our last episode will take place as we enter a Savers thrift store. That's going to be the last
day that
show.
happens, there's no more coins.
The show is
One of
over.
us will be sacrificed.
Yes.
Not all of us will
Probably
make it to
Austin.
the end.
So when we hit a Savers thrift store, we will record our shopping experience and what we buy and our haul afterwards, and then we will all thank you at the end and take our bows, because that will be the end of the show that we like to call what?
91 reasons.
91 reasons.
You made it to the end of the
I
day.
made it to the end of the day. It's second day of summer registration for Fullerton College, and it is very busy. Going to online own classes has not slowed down that I can see of students signing up for summer classes. So, very busy day, and I helped 70 students, 68 on the phones. It would have been 81 if I didn't have one person help me out for lunch today. So that was nice.
Lunch.
And I had this taunting me all day. It said if I made it through the day, I got this surprise at the end of the day.
What is it?
Is
Do you
it?
know?
No?
Austin said he knew.
I do. Open it.
Open it.
Open.
It's packing peanuts.
Yay!
Yay! You found it! Yes! Yes, I wanted this so much. I collect World's Smallest for my dolls. They either are in scale with Barbie or 12-inch dolls. 18-inch dolls. And they released a Barbie's World's Smallest Dream House.
Oh my
so
God.
I had to have it. So now my Barbies have a playset of their house.
Barbie Inception.
Inside the dream house is going to go the dream house.
Will they make one to go in there?
Oh, now I need one to go in there. That would be ultra miniatures.
Ma'am.
Sticker package inside. Ooh, I get to decorate my house. Look at the little Barbie. Look how tiny she is. She's even like, well, I guess not. I guess she's kind of in scale for the Barbie. How many Barbie
The
dolls?
one we saw was the black and white striped one, so you got an upgrade.
The pink one? I
Yes.
only know the pink one.
Pink one?
Yeah. There was a black and white dream house somebody made in.
No, the doll.
The doll.
The doll had the black and white stripes bathing suit.
Oh,
Remember?
This is Malibu.
Yeah. No, they've
Barbie.
changed it. There's a running change,
Oh,
Austin.
you
Oh,
buy
wait,
two
wait, wait.
now.
Look on the back of the package. There's 3.
Oh.
Okay, so
Oh.
it's the bathing suit, the Malibu, and totally hair Barbie.
Why would you want 3 of those?
Well, is the houses all the same color?
Yeah.
Yes. Because you know why? If they had done the house, the yellow and brown, that one would have been Malibu. It would have fit
Yeah.
better. So, and the black and white one.
The
should have
odds
been-
of finding all 3 of those are infinitesimal.
I know. That sucks.
This
I
one's
want all
way
3
too
dolls.
striking on the shelf, and I assume it's the same price as the $7, $8 ones.
So
Yeah.
here's a Barbie. Of course, you get the biggest Barbie, but this is a Barbie, and this is going to be her dollhouse and her Barbie, which I guess it is about in scale, huh? It looks pretty good.
It's close.
So my doll has a doll and a dream house.
All right. What is the name of this doll? Apollonia. She lives in an 80s room like the one in Poltergeist, and it's haunted. Oh my god. The toys
Okay,
are
that's really
playing
cool.
by themselves. Oh.